FPL camper on the road, chasing points where dreams are sold.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is a team selection video for Game Week 32. Welcome back. It's been a long break. I think longest break we've had this season, because it was international break and then the FA Cup. Much needed break. But to be honest, I'm coming back to FPL the same way I left it. Just, unexcited. Emotionally drained by this season, football-wise as an Arsenal fan, and in FPL-wise. It's been one of the worst seasons of my career. But we're back. Nonetheless, we're back. We're going to pull through. We're going to pull through to the end of the season. 7 more game weeks to go, or 8 for some. No, 7, because there's going to be doubles. Double game week 33 coming on the horizon. Not too much planning, but some planning to do for me, because I already used my wild card, so I'm not playing a wild card. This is going to be a boring video for those of you tuning in to check if I have a good wild card draft or not, because let me tell you straight, I haven't seen a good wild card draft. And maybe that's one good thing for me now, not having a wild card. I don't have to overthink shit. You know, pull up a good team to play the bench boost and shit like that, because I don't have a wild card. So I'm just gonna, play it simple and straight. Plan for the next game week, which is a double. Not as big of as a double that we hoped for, and that's due to my team, Arsenal, crashing out of the FA Cup in an embarrassing fashion against Southampton. And yeah, this is it. I have no idea at this point how I did in Game Week 31, because I know I did shit. I can tell you that, and I know I'm on the red arrow. I can tell you that. But let's just not waste any time. Just jump in straight into the FPL. This game week, this video is probably going to be shorter than usual, even though it should have been longer, because a lot of you are playing the wild card. Those of you have kept it. But as I said, for me, it's a pretty straightforward. No wild card. So let's just go to the FPL app over here and go to the fantasy. Yeah, that was my Game Week 31 point, 50 points. That was, as I said, it's been an emotionally draining season. The most unlucky season I've had. And I say unlucky because I've also said I was lucky in times when I did good, like last year, which I ended up 4K. Those of you who remember and been following this channel, look at all this red arrow. So I am, wow, just inside the million, 985,000. So if you haven't followed this channel from the beginning and you're a new subscriber, welcome first. This is it. This is what I do. Second of all, this entire season, excluding the first 3 or 4 game weeks, I've been around 500k, sometimes going inside 400k and then dropping to 600, back to 500, to 400, back to 500, to 600, back to 500. So that's been the most of the season. And then the last 3 or 4 game weeks, I dropped to outside a million, just inside a million. So yeah, that's it. That's been a shit season. It's been a shit season. Unexcited, uneventful for me. For some of you, I just met one of my, the parents that have their kids in the same kindergarten that my kids go, that we both are very addicted to FPL, and he said that he's had the best season he's ever had. He's inside 4K. So, if you're having a great season, I'm happy for you. I just haven't had that. Let's just check very quickly, and remind ourselves how the last game week turned out. Dubravka, which I had to play because, Raya was supposed to bench him, 2 points, and I said that Dubravka kept a clean sheet the game week before. And I said, the most useless clean sheet that he's going to keep the entire season on the game week, but no one plays him, and he's going to concede. How did that game even turn out? 3-1, they lost. Of course. And then Anderson, who I brought in because they were playing Burnley, concedes the 1 goal. Because, when you need them the most this season, they've conceded goals. Oh, disgusting. He got DEFCONs, but who gives a shit? Tia, who played Sunderland at home, 0 points, 2 goals conceded, -1, 36 minutes played. I remember he got benched for some reason. Now I remember he got benched on a game week when you need him. I think he was one of the most transfers in defenders as well. I'm just reminding you this. It's in the past now. It's been 3 weeks or a month. So I'm just reminding you how that week. Virgil van Dijk, who also I think I brought in 3 points. And that was due to, defensive contributions, because he conceded 2 goals. They lost the game against Brighton. Enzo Fernandez, who has been the most disastrous transfer of this season, not only came in with 2 points, and 2 points before that, and 2 points before that, and 4 points before that, 1 point before that, 2 points before that, 2 points before that. So not only has been debacle, disastrous transfer, but now he's been suspended by his own club for talking shit. He's been suspended by Chelsea. So, if you remember correctly, I was supposed to sell Enzo Fernandez. The week before that followed a transfers in for a certain Mohamed Salah. I sold Van Dijk for Ekitike, and I sold whoever, I think Declan Rice for Salah or someone else. I don't remember. Let's just check who did I sell. Salah, and who did I have that? Morgan Rogers, who also was a disastrous transfer. Sold him finally for Salah and Captain Salah, who got benched and got me 1 point. And then he gets injured. So he got benched, comes in, gets a 1 point captain when in a week where Bruno Fernandes got 10 points, by the way. And I vice captain him. So then he gets injured, and now because it's a blank, I can't sell Enzo and bring in Harry Wilson, who I wanted to captain, because Salah wasn't playing. So I was like, I'll keep Enzo because he's going to play. But I should have just done that. I should have just, sell Enzo and play with 10 players. That would have been probably better long term. But I sold Salah, and I brought in Wilson, and I captained. He still got outscored by Bruno Fernandes. So that's it. Dango Otara, 1 point. Buemo, 2 points. Shit. Bruno Fernandes, everyone captained him, 13 points. That's why I got a red arrow. Thiago got 4 points, but who cares? Ekitike, 1 point. Did he get benched? I think he got benched. Yeah, he played only 7 minutes. So, disastrous season, to say the least. We move on. Pick team. This is the team. Now, Enzo Fernandez is not playing. I thought Enzo against bigger teams, he tends to score, but he's not going to play against City. Can't wait to sell him. But I'm not going to sell him this game week, probably, because I want to roll the transfer for next game week when we have doubles. Yeah. So, this is where I'm at. I've got Raya Bournemouth home. Fine. Gabriel Bournemouth home. Fine. We're afraid he was injured, but he wasn't. He's going to probably play tonight. Let's see if there's more injuries or something. Arsenal playing their first leg of the Champions League quarterfinal against Sporting away. Then I've got Tia with Crystal Palace away. I don't even know what to expect at this point. He goes and gets a clean sheet, and he got like a haul at Spurs away. And then he concedes at Sunderland at home and goes up with 0 points. Disgusting. We got Virgil with Fulham again. Don't know what to expect from Liverpool. Just been disappointing for everyone. Disappointing season. City up and down. Arsenal consistent, but like the heavy hitters not been hitting. Chelsea up and down. United up and down. Dango Otara. I've got Enzo Fernandez obviously not going to play, so I'm probably going to play Mateos. It's just substituted, so this should be my team. No thanks. So Mateus Nunes, Chelsea away. Again, not a great game week to play him in, but this I'm not going to make any transfers. Dango, Everton home. I've got Wilson, Liverpool away. I've got Buemo, Leeds at home. I've got Bruno Fernandes with Leeds at home captain. I've got Thiago, Everton at home. And I've got Ekitike with Fulham at home, and that's it. That's it. In all honesty, I could make a transfer. I have one free transfer, but I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it, see any injuries and stuff like that. And, I'm most likely going to bring in Semenyo for Enzo, and I don't want to bring Semenyo with Chelsea away, even though he might, he might bang a couple, because he's been insane. I sold Semenyo just before he moved to City, because he's going to move to City, and he's gonna get benched or rotated all the time, so it's going to become a week. And he's just been smashing it left, right, and center since moving to City. So it's been disastrous also transfer out, especially when you consider the transfer I brought in for him. But this is it. This is the team. I have nothing more to say, to be honest. I just want to end this season already. It's not looking forward to anything. I'm going to talk more probably on the next game week. I'm unlikely to play the bench boost because I don't have a good bench. But we'll see when I'm going to play the bench boost. I'm going to have to think about it. But I'll talk about that on the next game week. So what's the point? This is how the team is going to look like. It doesn't look good. But let me tell you what. It looks so much better than the wildcard drafts that I've seen out there. Because I know why people are playing those wildcards. Because of the, they're attacking the doubles on the next game week. And they want to play the bench boost. Just the team for this game week, that wildcard looks very weak. So, I mean, I guess, look, Harry Wilson, Liverpool away, not a good fixture, but it depends which Liverpool turn up, If that Liverpool that we've seen, the inconsistent one, turns up, then that's a good game week for Wilson. Former Liverpool player, he might want to score. Mateus Nunes, Chelsea away, not great. Crystal Palace away, not great. So it could be another disastrous game week. Ekitike, Fulham at home, okay. Thiago and Dango fine, but Dango has been inconsistent. Thiago same. I just hate my team. I've hated this entire season. And that's it. That's the rage hate. We got a Friday deadline this game week, which is why I'm putting this out on Tuesday. Tuesday, in it. But yeah, that's the team. In honesty, I don't know what I would have done. So the idea is to bring in Semenyo and Haaland for the double. Because I just can't go without Semenyo on the double. So he has Arsenal home and Burnley away. That's a great double. Or, I mean, Arsenal at home is not the best. Depends which Arsenal turns out, but I feel like it's going to be edgy. Arsenal's not going to open up in this game. They already learned a lesson. Not that they opened up, but they're going to try and, get a draw at least or win the game because, that might win them the league, that game. And then I don't have time. I don't have money meant for Thiago to Haaland. So I would have to sell Ekitike, unfortunately. Wow, disastrous transfer again. I mean, I sold Haaland and Rodgers to bring in Salah and Ekitike. Had them for one game week. Salah got injured. And then I had Ekitike for the second game week, which he got benched and got 1 point afterwards. So now I'm bringing Haaland back. Disgusting. And it's just horrible. And it's not good. But it is what it is. So this is it. Might take maybe. I might take any. No, actually, this is not what I'm going to do at all. Sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the free hit on 33. And then I'm probably going to bring in Gordon here because he plays in the blank. So I'm going to roll. I'm going to free hit next game week. And then I have 2 free transfers for the blank. And I'm going to address the blank then. Because most of my players are playing. Arsenal not blanking now. Newcastle not blanking, which they would have had Arsenal won against Southampton. Liverpool not blanking. Mateus Nunes, could sell him or I could just bench him. Anderson not blanking. Who else? Are they blanking? Not blanking. I think none of except I don't have any Crystal Palace. I don't have any Chelsea, or I have Enzo, but I can sell him. So none of this is blanking. So I could actually bring Gordon this week, but Crystal Palace away is not the most exciting game week. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna roll to 2. You never know. It's the end of the season. I'm gonna need those transfers anyway. I might have to, address some of the bench as well later on. So I'm gonna roll and just play Mateus Nunes at Chelsea away. So yeah, that was it. Quick look at the FPL. We're approaching later stages of the FPL Camper League. I'm 24th. It's disgusting. There's no way I'm gonna win it at this point, but it is what it is. So in number 1, we had Joseph Robinson, who climbed to number 1 this game week with, very close, 7-8 points away from Oscar, my colleague, who's in second place. And then we've got Robert Dye in the third place. And then we've got Firas Hili in the fourth place and Rinor Shoshi in the fifth place. Krishan 6, Alex Miller in 7. So that's it. So Joseph Robinson or Oscar, I feel like it's between 2. Maybe Robert Dye as well. So who's going to win their favorite football team's kits? The FPL Camper League remains to be seen. 7 more game weeks to go. So yeah, that was it for this week. I'm sorry I don't have any wildcard draft. There's plenty of videos out there with different wildcard drafts, and let me tell you, most of them are going to look the same. I've seen a lot of Brighton players, Chelsea players, the likes of... I don't know what at this point, I don't have the confidence to recommend Chelsea players. They've been just so shit and inconsistent the entire season. They've been overperforming when they not supposed to, underperforming when they were supposed to perform. So it's just, yeah. But Brighton, yeah, sure, fine. I don't mind them. They don't have a good fixture, I think, this game week, but... Or they do. Yeah, it's just... I didn't like the drafts. Just look at FPL Harry, and let's talk FPL. I think most of the big guys are... They're playing the wild card this game week, and sure, I mean, they have the wild card, so why not? I would probably have played if I had it, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look the greatest. Now, I'm trying, as I said, I'm most likely rolling my transfer, but I could, because I'm definitely going to free hit. There's just no way I'm not going to free hit game week 33. It's a no-brainer. I'm going to free hit because I get this team back in 34. If I roll, I've got 2 free transfers for 34 to address. But most of my team is playing either way. So I don't have any players blanking on 34. So it's perfect. It makes sense. 33, I don't have anything to overthink of. I could potentially bring in Gordon this game week and have him ready for 34. And then I have another free transfer. But, you know, what's the point? Like Crystal Palace away. It's not... If there was an outstanding player out there that you might want to captain... Like Harry Wilson last game week, which he was an okay captain, but unfortunately got outperformed by Bruno Fernandes. I would have done it, but I just don't feel like Gordon against Crystal Palace away. It's like, oh, I need to use that transfer this game week instead of having 2 for 34. So yeah, tune in next game week for a free hit draft. Yeah, a free hit draft, not this wild card nonsense. I'm gonna free hit draft next game week for those of, especially those of you who have played the wild card already and are in my position. Tune in. I'll build up a good free hit. I'll try to build up a good free hit. And we'll see about that and how that turns out. But very good luck this game week. If you enjoyed the video and you're new, please like and subscribe. Join us in this journey and help the channel grow. And yeah, that's it. Very good luck to you in game week 32. Hopefully with some green arrows, and I'll see you in game week 33 for the free hit draft. Join me. Bye. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.